Okay, everybody, thanks for watching my video. I'm LB, and this is the work I need done. I'm going to start over here in this section. I'm going to go through it really quickly. I think all these need is patches on the knees and the crotch. No, I guess this one's just patches. These pants just need to be turned into a 33 or a 32. Somewhere just needs to not be so long. I think they're a 34 now. Yeah, they're a 34. So I just need them to be a 32. Doesn't really matter that much. This pair here definitely needs some patches over the knees. And I want to do a double patch, a small patch over the repair, and then a bigger patch over the whole knee. All the pants. And then this one just needs a little reinforcement in the crotch right here. I just want to sew something in, really rudimentary, just zigzag that up a little bit. These are parts, so they're basically just blown out, but I've got pockets and there's some other things that can be used. This is usually what happens on these rip stop pants. They really don't stop ripping. Crotch on that one. But yeah, so these are just parts. And so this is my old jacket here, and this is what I want to do to it. I've done this stuff before. I just don't have a machine or the time to do it right now. I don't care what we do. I just want to fix this and attach that all together. You could maybe just put that over top of it. You know, just bar it all in, bar tack all that, just so that this doesn't come apart anymore. And then like on the end of the sleeve, I don't really care what we do. We could just run something all around the sleeve and just sew this up just so that it's a little bit, you know, so that I can get 5 more years of use out of it. I don't wear it every day. And then the other thing is I've done before is I've just taken a whole pocket out of these Carhartt pants and just sewn the whole thing over this. And that pocket just basically goes away. But before you do that, of course, I want to fix that. At least just sew it down. But, you know, you could just put something over it. You could put that over it. Sew all that together. That could be a flap over the whole pocket. You could just sew all that together. And then there's a flap there. And then there's the pocket underneath. I don't really care. Anyway, I just want to fix that up. Both the sleeves have got some damage. You know, I just want to fix that up with a little patch. No big deal. Okay, so that's the pants and the jacket. All right, now here's some other stuff. I'd like to try to repair that. And I've got the parts pants, and I don't care how we do it. Of course, we do it on the inside and just sew that thing up. It doesn't have to be pretty. We don't care. If you take more than 5 minutes fixing that, you took too long. Might as well throw these in the trash. Now, the shirts I want to do something different on. I've had these shirts for a long time. I don't want to throw them away. So I'm willing to spend a certain amount of money on each shirt just to be able to have a few more years out of it. But it isn't much, and I don't want to do a whole lot. I still wear these, believe it or not. I just try not to tear them up any more than they already are. But you can see each one has the back collars blown out, of course. Right there it is. And so what I want to do is put a panel in the back of the shirt. I'll just use this one as an example because it's already laid out right. I just want to put a panel back here on the inside of the shirt all the way across, preferably made out of one of the other shirts. Right, we just cut the bottom of this off, cut the bottom off, bring it up here, put it under, and just sew all that in. Just do some, you know, sew this. I don't care, zig, you know, here's up and down, couple of X's, something. It doesn't matter, really. As long as I can just attach this to that, then I can wear this shirt for years, and it'll be just fine. I can wear this shirt for years, and no problem. And then on the fronts, you know, the fronts just have the holes, like right here. I just want to fix that so it doesn't rip anymore. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what these look like. I just want to put fabric behind it, sew it up. It doesn't matter. Put a little fabric behind that, maybe sew it up. Scraps off the floor. You know, I don't want to use Brillo pad under there, but it doesn't have to be fancy, you know. And here's, you know, here's another. It's ripped in the front. It's where it always gets ripped from my tool bag and everything. And so I just want to lay that flat, put up even a whole panel in behind. You could sew all that. But this has the same neck on the back. So it's 2 panels a lot of times, or it's 1 panel and 4 or 5 holes to fix. 1 panel and 4 or 5 little pieces to put behind something. And they all have the same damage, essentially, in the same places. This one doesn't need much down here. It just needs a couple of little just reinforcements. This one's not too bad. Yeah, if I could just sew the collar down into that, but I don't think that's in my budget. I don't think it's in my budget. The other thing is it needs these corners of the pockets reinforced up here. So it just needs a little material back there and sew that up. This one's probably one of the worst ones. So even if we just attach the collar and reinforce the pockets and just a couple of loose stitches over these holes to hold them together, that's all we can do, then that's all we can do. But I definitely want to do that. I want to keep those shirts. All right, so a good pair of pants. It just has this big rip. Same deal. I don't care what we do. Stick something in behind here. I know it's not ideal. Doesn't matter. Get it done. This shirt doesn't need much repair in the front. Neck needs to be... the neck on this one's not too bad. Pockets. Pockets on all the shirt. Just needs something. Just a little, zip, 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 zip right there across that. That's all it needs. Nothing fancy. This one just needs a little reinforcement on the neck. And maybe a hole on the front fixed right there. This one just needs the neck fixed. I just need the neck fixed right there where it's blown out. These shorts, I just want the seat fixed. Fix that seat. I know it's not cool, but just cut a piece out of those shirts. And, I've got a couple of shirts that I can use for parts. You can cut pieces out of this. Here's a couple more shirts with the neck blown out. This one just needs a reinforcement on the neck. And a couple of holes in the front and the pockets on this one. So, that's what I've got to do. I've got more than this, but this gets us started. And I'm not looking to spend much on these. I've got about $300 in cash right now. So, I don't know how much that will get me. I think I'd prefer to get the jacket and the pants fixed. And then the shirts can be phase 2. So I'm pretty sure that it's about 12 hours worth of work is what I'm thinking. I mean, I've done this before. I've sewn a lot. Like I said, I don't have a machine. I don't have the time right now. So that's what I need done. Let me know. Thanks.